Take it, you got it. Right. You're gonna have and they saying, oh, this mRNA and all this bullshit. It's like a strain that doesn't harm your body and just fights off the other one. I get it. But hey, that's up to your interpretation.
I get it, but at the end of the day, it's just like one of those things where people, I just think they try to force you to put something in their body that they rush. And we know how long that it takes to get a cure for something. Obviously, HIV has been going around for a long time. We still don't have a cure for. Cancer's been going on.
They got shit, and it's like, again, it's all about money. You know what I mean? Even with the medication that's out there for AIDS, you know what I'm saying?
I don't care about
it's medication for cancer, money.
Right.
No, we learned this shit in school a long time ago. Medication is just a temporary withdrawal of the symptoms. It's not ever made to cure shit.
Right.
So that's the whole thing. Vaccines, pills, drugs for this, antidepressants, it's about money. It's about monetizing the illness for a long duration of time.
Right.
How much money can we make from it?
A shitload of money, obviously. You can make a shitload of money from, I look at it, people that get treatment, chemo treatment.
Right.
You know, they go to hospitals, and they sit in that chair, and they get, the
radiation.
Radiation, or they get.
You make you go bald and all
that other shit. So it's just like one of those things. Cause my uncle went through it. For a long time. Eventually he died, but he went through it for a long time. Yeah. And it's just like, I don't think it's actually saving you. It's just like necessarily making you.
It kills your blood cells.
Yeah, it kills your blood cells, but it's just like, is it like just prolonging you for the moment? That's what I think it's actually, because eventually, I feel like a lot of people do, when they get it, majority of people do expire from cancer. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, again, it's like, depending on somebody, because everybody is different. We always talk about that. And depending on somebody's medical history and health background, it's hard to really say. You know what I'm saying? Because it could be the diet, it could be smoking, it could be lack of exercise, it could be, a lot of different things. And that's why I feel like it shouldn't be run to the doctor when you get sick.
Right.
It shouldn't be that. You should be preventing that all your life because the shit is out there. So that's the way it starts. But radiation in particular, there's nothing beneficial about radiation in humans. Whether it's just microwaving your food. Man, they got radiation guns that they've been using in the military. They don't tell people about that shit. But the U.S. got radiation guns and shit. Before that, the Russians used these motherfuckers, I believe, in the Cold War, if I ain't mistaken. They used radioactive waves in the Cold War, the Russians in particular. And they had already knew back then that shit was more deadly than bullets. Keep it real. Because you can kill your enemy from 50 fucking yards away.
Right.
And they wouldn't even see you. You sending fucking radio waves through the air in their direction. And them motherfuckers don't even know it.
Right.
And every day they dying slowly till they just dead.
I was looking at the post. I think I believed you. And I'm going to share it with everybody because it's just like, I thought it was funny. It was fucked up, but it's funny. It had, with everything that's going on with this COVID thing, it had our good friend that been through a lot with vaccines and everything like that. and going through a vice with a virus. It says the only man I'm taking advice from on how to defeat a virus is, guess who the fuck it had the picture of? Magic Johnson.
Oh my God! Send me that shit was funny as hell. That's it. I like that.
Yeah. So it's just like it's one of those things now because it's just like, this nigga had AIDS to the point where it's like, oh, these niggas are dying. Like, you know what I mean? Like he's
that was in the early days.
That was in the early days. I wish I could look up and see what year he got it in, but I could look it up. But it's just like.
I think it was late 80s.
It had to be. And, everybody was dropping them flies during that time with AIDS.
Yeah.
And,
shit, he had the best doctors in the world.
Mm-hmm.
We all would know and could imagine. And shit, I mean, I know people who have survived HIV. Because, it depends if they got full-blown AIDS or HIV. What did he have? I think he just had HIV.
I don't know. I think that really nigga had AIDS.
I don't know if he had full-blown. I don't know. You gotta check it. I don't know the facts on that.
I think he had. Oh no, he had HIV he announced it in 1991 to 1992.
As I'm saying, bro, I just said HIV.
You just said HIV.
With HIV, I know somebody personally who got it. HIV, you could take medication that's strong enough to get your I forget the word, medical term, but to get your levels down low enough to where it wouldn't affect another person.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, some people do die from, because like I think Freddie Mercury died from AIDS.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Freddie Mercury died from AIDS. Yeah.
AIDS or HIV.
He died in 1991, and he was only 45.
Don't make it.
Yeah, they don't make it. Yeah,
HIV.
It's different.
Because like I said, I know people survived, and some people die from HIV too. It's just less. It's just less likely, from what I understand, because it's not like they say full-blown AIDS. Full-blown AIDS is when your ass, the AI dies slow, like they used to say in the hood.
Yeah. Because I remember like the thing with Freddie Mercury and everything like that when he had AIDS and everything like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, y'all. I wasn't born at that time. He died in 1991. I was born in 1990. But I do remember. They're saying that the guy did have AIDS, and that's how he died because unfortunately, they said Freddie Mercury was gay. You know what I mean? This, that, and the third. So, and during that time they didn't understand, the AIDS time during the early 90s and 80s. So, but Magic Johnson had HIV, so I guess that's different than having AIDS, but. People do die from HIV now.
That's what I said.
People do die from HIV. Let's not forget this.
Still a fucking virus.
Still a virus. And unfortunately, like, Magic Johnson had a cut on his leg. And it was a pool. What'd you get in it?
Go ahead.
Now I'm just asking a question. Like, if it was a cut on his leg and you seen him just get out the pool, man, it's like, man, what you waiting for, Nehemiah? Get in. What'd you get in?
I mean, fuck no. A fucking open cut. You're in the fucking water. Absolutely not. I don't give a fuck. I don't want you like bleach. You better pull some more bleach.
Bleach in that motherfucker. Shout out to Corey Holcomb.
You know how much motherfucking bacteria lives in the pool, just period? You know what I'm saying? That's why I got so much chlorine and bromine for hot tub.
Yeah.
Fun fact for you motherfuckers who don't know.
Right.
Take it from a former pool operator. Mm-hmm. So the studs you see in the hot tub, right? Mm-hmm. That's not bubbles. People go, yeah, put the bubbles in.
That's not bubbles. What?
So
I never knew that.
What happens is the bacteria formulates on top of the water from the dead skin.
Ah, that's nasty as fuck.
From the jets. Thrusting, it creates a foam-like substance on top of this opposite surface of the water, but beneath it, it's just germs and bacteria and dirt, sweat,
nasty
saliva. Oh no, I'm gonna go through the full list: dirt, sweat, saliva, dead skin, mucus, and it turns into foam because the water's going through a pump. See what I'm saying? They're just recycling.
That's some nasty ass.
It's not like it's a fresh water supply. Okay. So for all you motherfuckers out there who go, okay, yo, you put the bubbles in. They're not putting any bubbles in. What they usually do is put the anti-bubble powder in the fucking pool when you say that, because it kills the bacteria in the water without harming your skin. And it kills the bubbles. And it makes them turn just flat.
That's some nasty.
So next time we get in the hot tub, if you see no bubbles, just know that motherfucker's clean. If you see bubbles, you're in trouble. That's somebody's ass and skin that recycled itself back through a filtration system. That is not 99.9% guaranteed to sanitize that motherfucking shit. It's actually a motherfucker who got a disease from a hot tub. I can't remember who it was. But yeah, you can definitely catch disease from hot tubs, yo. Yeah, so we're gonna take a short break and come right back to y'all in about 5 minutes.